we're gonna go over another fight breakdown. The reason I think this fight is worth reviewing was because 2025 was kind of a weird year for me. It's probably the most injuries and setbacks I think I've ever had in my career. I had to pull out of a fight that was scheduled in March. Then we rescheduled that fight with the same opponent for April, and then he got hurt. Insert May versus Michael Humphrey. I don't know what his real record is. You look him up on Tapology. I think it said he was 2-7 at the time, but I think it was more like 4-7 or 5-7. I think he's way more skilled than what his record shows. But that being said, this was a fight that I was supposed to win. Going into the fight, I had a lot of people telling me that. Congratulations. Dude, fuck yeah, congratulations, man. I hate that. So many people telling me that before the fight even started. If you're watching this video and you were the one of the people that said that, don't fucking say that. One of the best things I ever heard a fighter tell me was an undefeated kickboxer, great guy, great mentor. He once told me, look, it doesn't matter what the record is, because one day they might wake up and say, hey, I'm gonna be a winner today. I'd be ready for anybody. Everybody's a champion. I think there's a difference between feeling confident that you're going to win and thinking that you've already won. I think there's a huge difference there. So you want to have that confidence into going into the fight. But, I didn't want to get caught with something stupid, and I almost did. Yeah, let's break down this fight.
Humphrey with a high kick. Drew Davis with a teep. And then a kick of his own. Oh. Humphrey's just swinging for the fences. Humphrey's quick. Oh, and Davis drops Humphrey with a straight right.
Humphrey's holding on to that single. Gives up his back for some reason. Needs to turn his way. Good job by Humphrey. Nice head kick.
Oh, the head kick. Oh! And that is it!
Really quick, just check out these fans' reactions. So, really short fight, which is really too bad because I think that was a really exciting 40 seconds. Michael landed a really good cross that clipped me under my eye, and he followed up with a couple really fast shots, and I think I just barely turned my head enough to where he missed. But if that second shot hit me, it probably would have hurt, because Michael's quick. He's a little bit lighter, coming up a weight class. I think he used to fight at 35 at one point, and coming up 2 weight classes. So respect to him for doing that. I knew the power was going to be a problem for him, and I think I just needed to touch him with one nice shot, one clean shot to hurt him, which I did with the cross countering off his leg kick, and then got a little too excited. I almost fucking gave up position trying to take his back too quickly. But he didn't capitalize on that. We were able to stand back up. Head kick got through, and then I followed up with ground and pound. What's kind of cool about that head kick was my teammate Jordan in the back was telling me, your teep to the body and then roundhouse kick to the head is going to pay your bills. Keep throwing the teep to the body, right? Getting the crash his elbows in a little bit, and then went over the top with a roundhouse kick. And when Michael turned, his elbows were tight, but he turned away from my kick. My foot basically hit him in the back of the head, which will, even if it doesn't land very hard, that's going to throw your equilibrium off. And that kick hurt him, and the flurry of punches that came afterwards was enough to stop the fight. And that's just how the fight was supposed to go in my eyes. There's mixed feelings with that. You want to put on an exciting performance, and you want to come out unscathed. But you also want to show everything you got in your toolbox. And sometimes when you don't get a chance to show that in the fight, when it comes at another time, it doesn't always feel like you've been there before. I don't know if that makes sense. You can always learn something from every fight you have, but sometimes the ones that go like this, you don't learn as much from, and looks good on paper. You get a win on your record, but when you pop the hood, there's probably more you could have learned from if you took a tougher fight.